What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01, your host, and welcome back to more God of War. I have finally finished God of War on my Let's Play on Facebook. So, if you want to check out the whole game, of course, you can go over there. We've been getting some massive views. 2,000 people in the live streams and stuff like that, so come on over and check it out, and maybe you will enjoy. But for now, we can finally focus on continuing where we were in the actual walkthrough itself. So we just defeated the dragon. I know it's been a few days, but we're going to go ahead and continue on now.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, and trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
I always really enjoyed that line right there. Kratos knows exactly what it is to be strong. So as I've said previously, my goal is always to do all the Let's Plays over on Facebook and in the walkthroughs here on YouTube. As you can see, he's regenerating, which is why you got to take those guys out quickly before they actually have a chance to grab a hold of their prey. But other than that, they're pretty easy to take down.
Stuck.
Wonder if there's another crystal around we could use on those roots. There we go. Want me to shatter it? Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strange though, that one didn't completely blow up. That crystal, I shot it once, but it's glowing again. I did okay, yeah?
You are more focused.
Ooh, good find.
So really, this kind of gameplay all evolves around knowing what to use. Take those guys out as quickly as possible.
Get away from him!
I like that right there. It's that when it comes back, it's so amazing. Now you notice how we can't take these guys out with this. So you gotta go to your fists for now. Certain enemies you still can't take out with your axe, but eventually all of that will be taken care of.
At the ready! One more to go!
It sucks that sometimes you aren't able to take them out quickly. But you can just use this. But you gotta get him when he's stuck around there. So let's see if we can get him over here. Let's see if we can get him to come over here. think it's a little bit of damage. Not much, but a little bit.
Look! There's a bridge over there. How do we get to it? Got it! Oh, guess not. Now it's stuck on the other side. I'll never get tired of shattering things with this.
You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Of course, I said that in the Let's Play as well.
Look here. Another.
This one's called Ymir. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing him.
Yeah, make sure you pay attention. It has been a while since I've been to this area, so I'll try not to forget anything, but... So, we got one. There's still two left.
Nightmare!
Alright, that takes care of them. And see, these guys you can actually hit with your axe.
Looks like we got them all.
Make sure you don't forget these little things lying around. Hawk Silver is very important because it's your money and you obviously want to upgrade as much as you can.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Okay. Journal.
I'll beat you with my fist, boy. Alright, we should be good to go now. We can go ahead and pick up that chest. No, there you go. So I decided to take off the 4K and just give you 1080p 60 because the combat is so much smoother in 1080p, and I want the combat to be nice and smooth for all of you guys. You're still getting this at a very, very high bit rate and quality.
Wait for me. It's getting colder. We must be near the top.
And we still have a lot of upgrading
Not
stuff to
long
do,
now, Mom.
but I'll probably stick away from showing you too much of upgrade stuff, and that's only because it can get really boring, and I don't want to bore you guys through all of the load screens and menu screens. But let me tell you that upgrading is very essential to making your journey
Look! The
safe.
summit. We're so close now.
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's all right. I can hold it.
Stop.
This is very important, so pay attention.
Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing.
Just look at the beautiful snow, and I mean, these little tiny details just make this whole experience amazing.
Here we go!
Alright, so you can see that that one doesn't work as good as you wanted to. And we can't use it, so. Only some enemies. He's definitely not coming back. But these guys you can take out. And he'll still block that, that's amazing. Alright, I got more coming, but I want you to take note of this little over here. I don't even think it's... Yeah, so it doesn't even let you go down it yet, but that's another way that you're going to come up in the future. So just giving you guys a middle note. I always like to use this when there's a bunch of enemies coming because you can do multiple hits and then do a big... See, those are very hard to pull off because they take about 2 seconds before you can do anything else. So you might get hit once or twice, but pull them off every now and then because they're really, really cool kills. And you want those cool kills. Obviously, we don't have the means to get up there yet, but as you can see, there's a path there, so that's the way we're going to go. But we don't have a means to destroy the vines. Or be able to get that.
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
Oh, hey. You know why we're here. My last visit managed to loosen your tongue.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
You brought company this time. Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Balder, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Troy Baker and Nolan North for the win. Hopefully you guys were able to hear that that's actually them. So I didn't even know they were going to be in this game. And yeah, they are. It's pretty cool.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. The boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There's much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
So this is the true sequel to Lollipop Chainsaw?
Jotunheim.
I kid.
We're going to Jotunheim. We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say. Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
The Realm of Fire. And let me tell you, those challenges at that realm, wow. They are some amazing things.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes, the woods with the blood-red leaves, south of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring the mirror back. He seemed nice, before you cut off his head.
Alright, so remember, as of right now, the only one that we have actually available to us, there's where we need to go, but the only one that we can travel to is Brock's shop. which that will open up, and then you're going to be able to travel all over the lands to make traveling a lot easier.
Look at this place. This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know. I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur! And you fought him, and won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
I love how the head is actually dark to signify
You know,
that it's
silly,
not
but
alive.
I secretly hope we find a giant
that's
somewhere
cool.
in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind.
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. A mother, a father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir. Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pat. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and Roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker-throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh?
I love when he
Times
does
gets
that.
so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup.
Oh, it's so weird seeing
And
us
if
back
he does remember, good
all
luck
the
getting
way
the cookie
here
on me.
because I'm like a level 7
Guess I
almost
got
now
all the stomach
in my
the
Let's Play.
family. You're along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey, do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break.
So you see, we can't get that just yet, although that would get us up, but we need Ancient's Heart. Strength would go down, so right now it's not worth getting until a little bit later. We don't want to lose too much of that other stuff. Of course, there's no fragments in it, so it becomes a huge metagame of figuring out, even though things might lower your level, eventually they will up it when you take out certain aspects like the sockets and enchantments and all that, so you can eventually get a bunch of really, really good stuff. Especially when you compare it, 'cause you see that says 3+, and it's at level 3 right now, which means it'll go up to like 4. But the scale waist guard is something that will go up to possibly either they can skip jumps by 2 or by 1. So if it's a level 3 now with the first dot, the second dot could either be level 4 or it could be level 5, but most likely it's level 4 and 5. So this one will go up to 5. So eventually that will obviously be better. But like I said, right now there's nothing really worth getting. So,
All right,
yeah.
well, scoot then.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way, behind the big statue of Thor. I wish we could have gone on a trip like this with Mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes, she fought beautifully.
Now, there are a lot of secrets to uncover when we get back here. Extra things that you don't absolutely need, but obviously things that's going to make you level up more and all that, so... which is an essential part of the walkthrough, because if you want to be able to beat the story, you're obviously going to need to have some of the best gear that you can have, or else you're going to be sitting there, you know, dealing no damage to enemies and frustrated because you take a lot of damage, especially when the enemies get really, really higher level than you.
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
Oh,
Huh?
the water dropped.
When the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
As you can see, there's one right here, but unfortunately they're not unlocked for us yet, so we can't use them until the story allows us to.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No, but you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Alright, so here we are. We're back in this huge area here.
And now
You
the
can-
door's gone. The witch's turtle must be standing up. So how do we get back up there?
As you can see, it's blocked off to us right now. But we have a lot of things to uncover in this area, so we're going to get started. We're going to save that one for later, because that's the route we need to go to actually
She must have
continue the
some way
story.
of getting back to the surface when the turtle's standing.
Keep looking.
Notice now that we have, first of all, grab this in here.
Hey, I found a seal.
And you can barely see this. But notice how we can't get to it yet, because we need one of the things that we can use to explode. So come over this way. We got another one here. Now, it's going to take me a few seconds to remember where everything is in this area, because it has been a while. So I might need to look around for a few minutes just to get my bearings straight and remember. But there's a lot of stuff to do here. We also have a secret entrance for the Valkyries. Hidden
Another
chamber.
map. Great. It's magically locked.
Which the Valkyrie battles, you face up to, I can't remember exactly how many, but they are amazing. I mean, they're some of the funnest battles in the game. The boss fights are like definitely one of the standout things that God of War has. The new one. I mean, it's always been great, but it's like so good now. Go down like a bag of bones, baby. Like I said, it's always about using the boy to stun so that you can actually get a few hits in, because otherwise you won't be able to. Now, notice that there too, right? So there's even more to uncover later on in the game that you still can't do right now, because that's something we don't get till like almost the end of the game. So there's always new secrets that the game is allowing you to be able to get.
I think I see another one of those bowls of sand up there that I drew the runes into. Not sure how we reach it, though. Okay, well, that's way too far to jump. This'll be fun. Almost there. I can't jump over with those wooden boards in the way.
Heaven forbid you do something, boy.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. It is. It's another one of those sand bowls. Bow.
And you can see the other one is right there. Or the last one, should I say. I will try to make these videos a little bit longer. Because there's no reason for me not to stretch them out anymore. So yeah, so each video now is going to be at least 30 minutes, I'm sure, just to make it as fun and enjoyable as I can. And you'll see that there's more of those things, so they all tie in together. So let's head back. Let's get these first.
Atreus, to me.
Okay, coming.
You'll see that that's the area that we need to go to next.
Ready yourself, boy.
Almost there.
You can get a lot of shots in, man. That's why you gotta make sure you have plenty of these so you can distract her enough to be able to get her. All right, so we see the K.
That was the last one.
And you can see another one of those.
I bet this will lead out. Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the fire realm?
There you go. So now you can actually complete the 10 challenges, which can take a little bit of time, especially one. There's one where you have to defeat 100 enemies, and then you got a boss battle in the end, which is one of the toughest boss battles in the game. Now you can see this right here. This links to all those green things that we've seen throughout, but we can't do them just yet. Again, we will be able to once we get a certain old friend. So obviously we'll be back here at some point.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here.
Ooh, look at that. The way
There
that
he
it
is.
transitions.
I hope he
Beautiful.
remembers us. I got it.
Here. Boy.
Another marker.
All right. Still lots of things here to uncover as well.
How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway. Charlie. Here we go!
My favorite type of enemy.
Take that, Roger!
Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Doing well, huh? Good to see you. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Oh, hey, bud. Double team.
I think I'm getting better at this.
All right.
Read it.
Sir. Death to the Raven God. One at the head.
You can see another one of those.
Another one of those sand bowls.
Oh, he said the same thing I just did. But you got to be up there to get to it, or to be able to read it. So let's go ahead and make that journey. And there's a chest up here that we cannot get yet until we unlock the ability to do what I've been talking about as of earlier, as you can see right there.
Focus up, boy.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Unfortunately, there's an invisible wall here, so you can't knock him over. It'd be really cool if you could, though. All right, so as you can see, we've got another one of these puzzles right here. It's actually not too difficult to figure out, but you cannot complete it, like I said, until much later in the game. So there's no reason to sit here and try. You can do the first two, but you won't be able to do the last one. Of course, that took me a while to figure out as in the live stream as we were going around trying to say, hey, why can't we get this one, yada yada, but
What does it
you can't
say?
yet.
Yes, sir. Save their need things upon all who trust me.
I mean, isn't this just beautiful? And as you can see, you can't go back through there yet. This is where we first were when we had to carry the pig or the boar. And I don't think there's really too much left. And we already did that because that's where we came from, so I think we're safe to enter. But like I said, we'll be back here again.
Father, she is here. It is so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. and wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Himmler. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
Shrimp.
It worked!
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once, yes. But no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome!
He's not happy.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough.
All right,
Get
ladies
me
and
to
gents.
Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
All right, ladies and gents, hopefully you guys are enjoying. Thank you guys so much for watching, of course, again, and we'll be back with more God of War next time. See you later. Peace out. Bitches.